Okay, so for today's look, I want it to be like loosely inspired by like cherry blossoms since it's spring and I figured it was topical. But anyway, the main theme I want to be is like paler pink, just whatever colors you think you would find on a cherry blossom. I want to kind of incorporate that in today's look. I want to go in with a primer for my eyes today. And I have this little trial size of this milk primer. I think this is more for your whole face, but I figured, you know, your eyelids are a part of your face, so it should work, right? Hopefully. But if that doesn't work, I'll just use some foundation that doesn't quite suit my skin, but it could work as a primer still. And for the eyeshadow palette, I wanted to try and incorporate this since I just got it, and I don't know if there's many occasions where I can use this or like where I practically would in my day-to-day makeup. So I want to use this while I can, or when I can. Since I've got this and I want to put it to use, I'm going to attempt the milk primer first. This is a very wet primer. Like, okay, so this glob was up here, but it slid down my finger. I'm just gonna put that on the back of my hand. Okay, so that was such a wet primer. I'm gonna give it some time to dry, and hopefully it does well. But until then, I need to find something to do. It's kind of sticky while it dries. Okay, I guess I could go ahead and do eyeliner. Okay, so I was planning on using a black eyeliner, but instead we're gonna be using this one from ColourPop. It's in the shade Movie Star. I think the eye primer is dry enough to where I can go ahead and attempt the eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna use this brush. There's a name for it, I'm sure, but I don't know it. And we're gonna go in with Whim. So I was saying that I wanted to kind of keep it to like a pale pink color, but like, I don't know if I'll be able to really achieve that, but we'll just see where this palette takes us. And because I don't feel like digging through and finding a new brush, I'm going to be using the same brush. This next shade I'm using is Kissable. Not sure how I'm feeling about it, but we're gonna push through. Next shade I'm going to use is Blossom, and I'm just gonna do a little bit in the outer corner with that. Okay, this is helping, honestly, a lot. And I'm going to take a different brush. Don't know if this is the most optimal brush to use, but I'm going to get the darker color and do under my eyes. So every time I film, I always end up getting hungry. Surely it has nothing to do with me filming around lunchtime, right? This next shade we're going in with is Wistful, and it is a shimmer, and I'm going to kind of like tap it in the middle, but I may not like how that looks, so I may just end up doing inner corner to middle. I don't think it looks bad, but it doesn't look how I want it to look. So we're just gonna go inner corner. Inner corner to middle. And next I just want to go in with blush. And because I haven't used it that much recently, I want to go in with Physicians Formula. It is Strawberry Jam. And again, I don't know if this is the most optimal brush, but it's what I'm going to use. Or at least try to. That might have been too much. Because I just saw a bunch of dust go up. I think that's as good as I'm going to get on my cheeks. I'm going to do some on my nose though. I think next I want to do brows and then mascara. Okay, on to mascara. Well, it's upside down. This is what I'm using. It's in the shade Black Card. Okay, that's really helping the eye look. That's mascara done. I think it really helped complete the eye look. And next, I think the only thing I have left is going to be the lips, and if I feel like it, highlighter, but I don't know if I'll feel like it. Now, I don't have a specific lip color picked out because I have a bunch around me already, so I figured, surely something that I have over here will do the job. So let me go search for what I want. Okay, so shockingly, out of all of the lipsticks that I had, only two kind of go, so I'll swatch those. Okay, I'm gonna say that the lighter one goes, but I'm not sure. So this is the Lippy Sticks from ColourPop in the shade No Big Deal. Okay, so while I don't think this looks bad, I do want to see if I have a lipstick or like some lip product that goes better matching with the eyeshadow I did. Also, I got out a lip liner to match this lipstick and completely forgot to use it. Let me go ahead and try and find another lip product that might match better. Okay, so I did go and find some, and I think a good few of them matched. So I swatched the ones I thought would match, and here's what's left. We've got some glosses, some lipsticks, some liquid lipsticks. So as much as I would like to use this one, because I just don't use it that often, don't think that'll go. I feel like this one's a little too purple. Honestly, I think I'll go with this one and then use this gloss over it. So the lipstick is from Makeup Revolution in the shade Cupcake. So I don't think it was as good of a match as I originally thought, but we're gonna put the gloss on anyways and see how well that goes. So the lipstick wasn't the best quality. It's kind of you get what you pay for, and it was cheap. I think I'm going to try another lipstick. I don't think this looks bad per se. It's just, well, it's kind of growing on me the more I look at it. I don't think I do like this, not so much for the shade match, but because the quality of the lipstick was just not that good and it was really streaky. So what I'm gonna try next is from Fenty Beauty in the shade Fussy Flex. Okay, so this was, as you can see, two shades swirled together. And while I do really like this lip gloss, I think for this look, this is also not the perfect shade. So, on to another. Alright, third time's the charm. What I'm gonna do is just go in with that gloss that we paired with the first lipstick. It's from Instant Crush in the shade Mesmerize. And it better match. Okay. I can live with this. Okay, I think this goes best. This is where I'm gonna stop with the lips. That was much more of a hassle than I thought it was going to be. And to be honest with you, I don't want to do highlight. So I'm not going to. So that means that this is the final look. I think I stayed within the Sakura theme pretty well. Alright, so I'm calling it here with my look. This is what we got. I think it turned out pretty good. So, thanks for watching my video. Bye!